That's it. Sorry. Yeah. Help me welcome our talker for today, Reverend Steph. I'm talking about intimate with the infinite.
Hey Zoomers. So, intimate with the infinite. We are talking this month about unstatus quo. And so, I'm so unstatus quo that I do my own talk sometimes. And it's so beautiful. So, today I'm talking about intimate with the infinite, the sensual, and the sacred. We aren't only spiritual beings having human experiences. We are also human beings having a physical experience, an emotional, a mental, and physical experience. Our skin earns badges and wears bandages. Our hearts beat for miles and miles a day for a lifetime. Our souls have callings and preferences and depths we can't fathom. We get to heal. We get to feel. We get to feel into these preferences, these awarenesses, these callings. We get to lean into them and discover new and magnificent things about ourselves every single day. And the most intimate relationship we will ever have is that with ourselves. What I believe to be true is that we are an infinite oneness. Most of you know I'm a oneness enthusiast. And this is an infinite expression that's happening everywhere. The divine power and presence is in and through and as everything. There is an intelligent presence that I call the beloved. The beloved. Ernest Holmes said, "We are so intimately connected with universal creative God power that it is impossible to get away from it. Hence, we never have to wonder whether or not we are in touch with it. It is where we are, and we are in it. It is in us, it is around us, and it is flowing through us." This intimate divine relationship with the infinite. And so I've chosen an extra song April is lovingly going to play now. And I just want you to feel into this song.
Just a quick sentence, sorry, Steph. I hate to break up your flow, but I think I've got another one playing.
Just feel into this moment.
Yes. Just have no idea where this music's coming from. Sorry, everyone. We can finish, so here we go. No, it's playing here. Sorry, people.
Yeah, that's not the one I sent.
No, it's not the story. Just 2 seconds. It's an earlier one that's playing, and there are no accidents. I'm getting through this. Steph, would you mind continuing, and then I can do this and get rid of it? So sorry. No idea.
Yeah, wherever that sound is coming from can get turned down for sure.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm just trying to figure it out.
I'll sing it. Let me be intimate love song, but it really is about, it's really about being intimate with the infinite and how everything is perfect. Yeah.
Beautiful job.
Yeah. Okay, so. God is in you.
Okay, I think I got it. I'm cutting everything that had a song associated with it, so. No, oh my gosh, it's haunting me. Oh, I have no idea what this song is. It's not right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not one that you've been playing. Look at that, I don't even need a microphone, right?
It's on the mic.
I know, I just don't need one.
Oh, I didn't have it. Okay, I have no idea where it's coming from.
Yeah, there's lots of windows on, but yeah, so it was about the sacredness and sensuality of knowing the divine in each and every one of us. And then after a very intimate song, I was going to have this rest of this talk.
I think I found him. Yes. You stopped him. Okay. 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, I missed the band today.
Let me be intimate with the infinite. Let me be deeply revealed. I wanna be one with the knowing, ever present, ever growing. Let me remember what's real. Let me be intimate with the infinite, vulnerable and free. I wanna be one with the sweetness, completely one with completeness. And let me be gentle with me. Fall in love with everything. Fall in love with divinity. Fall in love with everyone. Because God is in you and God is in me. Oh! Let me be open. I wanna sing in the spirit. I see it, I hear it, I see in your eyes the truth. Falling in love with everything. Falling in love with divinity. Give it to me, give it to me, God. Give it to me, give it to me, God. I am ready to receive your love. Give it to me, give it to me, God. Give it to me, God. I'm ready to receive your love. Give it to me, give it to me, God. Give it to me, give it to me, God. I am ready to receive your love. The first time I heard that song, it made me blush. As I have not been comfortable with being intimate most of my life. It's been a struggle to be in my skin and in my experience. And so listening to that song for the first time was like, ooh, it's hot in here. I was in a church. They were singing this in the church. Oh my goodness. Makoko Makonahana said, the intensity of the pleasure derived from an orgasm is its compensation for its brevity. Right? Pockets of joy, pockets of moments, pockets of intimacy, pockets of experience and expression. And the one thing that we can bring ourselves to is ourself. The wholeness of who we are, the power and the presence that is within us. So are you ready to receive that kind of love from the divine? That every time you pray, God is giving it to you. God is giving it to you. Everything that you ask for all of the time. That's the mind of this infinite presence, this beloved heartbeat, this experience. So are you ready to receive that level of love? Are you ready to be open and accepting of that? So let's take a breath together. And come back to this beautiful moment. And then just keep breathing because it's yours to do. So can you accept the fullness of the presence of the divine is flowing through you? Not can it, but it is. It is already flowing through you. The divine is freely flowing, and that you can tap into this energy, this wisdom, this power, simply by bringing your awareness to it and being present for it. Being present for it. Ernest Holmes, he says, through a conscious acceptance of the fullness of the presence of God, there flows in and through us a joy, a love, and a wholeness that touches every part of our being. You know, Amy Steinberg, she feels it. She feels it every time she's called to sit down at a piano. And thank goodness she is living her life in that way. Thank goodness that she is shining her experience and bringing this energy into the world. And each and every one of us have this energy, this thing, right? And so I started by saying, yeah, we're spiritual beings having a human experience, right? Spiritual beings. But we're also human beings having a physical experience. You know, there's science, there's studies that have correlated health, mental health, physical health, by how many hugs you should have a day. It's about 17. Who in this room is getting 17 hugs a day? Sundays. Right?
17.
But we often, close ourselves off from even that level of intimacy. I mean, how intimate with the divine. How intimate to be with the divine, to embrace. I don't remember, Judy, you and Diane did a whole skit a couple sometimes maybe about hugs, right? Like different how to give hugs, because there are so many people, we don't know if everyone's a hugger, right? And so we circulate this energy by being open. And this physicality of this body is on purpose. God didn't just make human beings and then be like, see ya. Our bodies are a sacred temple. The heartbeat that is in your chest right now is the heartbeat of the beloved. It is the sacred and precious thing. This heartbeat allows me to circulate all that blood, circulate life. And so this body is the house of worship. Because where is the divine? Where does God live? Inside each and every one of us. So everything I feel about myself, I feel about the divine. Ooh, I better start talking nicely to myself more. Right? We go through life as human beings, and from this big, when we start hearing the language and understanding the language, the words, oh my goodness, the stories we start hearing. You're too small to get on this ride. You're not smart enough to take advanced chemistry. These are things. Maybe just me, I wasn't advanced enough to get into that class. And that just suited me just fine. I took drama instead. But this body, the house of worship, is not this building. It's this body. Feeling into God, everything that we feel, all of our sensations opening up to receive the goodness that is in the life. Because we often pray and then get resistant for that which we just prayed for. Because someone handed it to us and said nice things. Someone said nice things to us and we shake it off. We don't receive it. But we say we're ready for God's love. We say we're ready for the infinite oneness. We want to feel that divine presence. Not if you are already turning away your answered prayers the moment you say, and so it is. So we get to feel all of this stuff. We get to feel all of this stuff, all of these sensations. We get to see, we get to touch, we get to feel into all of this goodness. And when we open ourselves up for that experience, we are opening ourselves up to the presence of pleasure. Life can be pleasurable. You know, like I said, intimacy has been difficult for me. That was until I found out that intimacy is more than sex. Intimacy is about connecting heart to heart. Intimacy is opening yourself up and sharing the things that you might think are flaws with other people, and they think they're golden. Intimacy is being present for others, listening deeply to their stories, listening deeply and feeling with them, engaging in that connectivity. And there is nothing more unstatus quo you can do than being radically authentic and true to yourself. There's nothing more unstatus quo than that. Loving yourself exactly as you are. Finding the things that bring you joy, bring you happiness, bring you pleasure. Finding them, discovering them. This is the journey of life, discovering who you are, finding your pleasure points, finding the things that might hurt, and loving them anyway. Unconditional love and radical self-acceptance. Radical self-acceptance that you are the divine, having a divine experience, and deeply revealing the nature within you to love with a magnitude of 1,000 thunders. We know we can love that hard. We know we can love that hard because we do every single day when someone you love falls down and you help them get up. That that is the power and the presence of something greater than you are, that you are simply the flow of. You are the expression of that. Adrienne Marie Brown, who calls herself a pleasure activist, love that. She says, I touch my own skin, and it tells me that before there was any harm, there was a miracle. Wherever we are as adults, right? Adults, because we can help children now not feel the same things we've had to go through. We can do that for our children now. But as adults, we need to remember that those stories we've heard from everybody else are not the stories that divine has implanted within us. And there is pleasure to be found. There's a miracle that is always unfolding. And it's so beautiful that we, edge walkers, are walking on this path less traveled. That's what makes it unstatus quo. We walk this path with all of those bandages, all those scars, all these scars that have made me. All of these scars that have made me. You know, I'm having an experience. Here's intimacy for you. 5 months ago, I fell downstairs and dislocated and fractured my coccyx. Standing is the only place that I feel comfort right now. Standing with a microphone is fun. And it took me 5 months to do something about it. 5 months of me discovering I didn't really love myself as much as I thought I did. Oh, there's a lesson at 48 as an ordained minister who's preached this for 16 years. It took me 5 months to go, you know, I think I need help with this pain that I'm in. And that's what community is, right? Because not all pain is physical. It feels very physical because it's our heart or our mind, and it feels very physical. And so it took so much more of me bending and doing things for other people, because that's my love language, to realize, to really come to this place of I need help. And I found it, I found help. So now I'm in less pain. It's so wonderful. And with every adjustment, I'm like, hope. There's hope. But in that pain, I want to tell you a really deep thing about this pain. I'm not going to take it for granted. This beautiful sacred gift that I've been given, falling down the stairs, in that moment, okay, I can move my legs, I can move my feet. Let's get back to work. And in that getting back up and working, instead of just being with the pain, seeking help for it, and allowing it, it's actually prolonged my healing journey. So if we're in something right now, it's okay to feel it. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. It's okay to be in it, because all that you feel, the sticky and the sweet, everything that you feel is divine. It is from the one source, the one power and presence, whatever it is. And I don't want to take it for granted, because I've had this lesson a couple times already, and I'm going to get it this time. Right? That's why we feel things. And so if we want more pleasure, it's not about turning away from the pain. It's about acknowledging the pain, thanking the pain, being grateful for the pain, and allowing it to demonstrate a new path, a new journey, a new vision for your life. One that is bright and shiny. One that is spectacular wholeness. one that is the power and the presence of an infinite expression. And we learn from our mistakes, we learn from our pain. I'm also very gluten intolerant. But how I feel pleasure when other people are eating cake is I walk up to one of you at potlucks and I say, can you eat one of those for me? Oh, that looks good, can you have that for me? Right? I've asked you. Right? Because we can experience life through one another, through being a part of this beautiful journey together. And we can let go of all of this stuff about denying ourselves, withholding ourselves from ourselves. Because when we withhold our love from ourselves, we are withholding love from the divine. When we deny ourselves pleasure, we are denying God pleasure through us. This human body, we've spent decades shaming ourselves for the things we want or desire. I can't even have that because, it costs too much. As soon as we start thinking about things like that separate ourselves from the good, we are separating ourselves from the sacred, the holy. And we get to be in this experience intimately because there is no space God is not. God is brushing its teeth. God is putting us to bed. God is doing everything through us. And we have this one body to take care of, to put good things in, to find our erogenous zones, to find the things that excite us and ignite us and let us come alive. And yeah, there's going to be some weeding in the garden. Of course there is. Every season we get to do some weeding. But the harvest is always plentiful. And so that unstatus quo experience, a radical life, living your best life, living your authentic, real self, that's beauty, that's grace. The Tao Te Ching, I love the Tao Te Ching, and lesson 23 says this: express yourself completely, then keep silent. Be like the forces of nature. When it blows, there is only wind. When it rains, there is only rain. When the clouds pass, the sun shines through. If you open yourself to the Tao, you are one with the Tao. And you can completely embody it. If you are open to your insight, you are one with insight. And you can use it completely. If you open yourself to loss, if you open yourself to loss, you are at one with loss. And you can accept it completely. Open yourself to the Tao. Then trust your natural responses, and everything will fall into place. The only thing you need to do is be you. And I love you exactly as you are. Thanks so much for listening.